Guys, I was really worried about Sticky Goose Comics. Now, Sticky Goose Comics is a channel that really leaned into a lot of drama in comic book collecting. I found it absolutely hilarious. This is one of my favorite channels to watch because the guy just has this like deadpan kind of like half trolling, half serious sort of way about himself, which just really entertains me. And he would go at the collector community, right? Because and just kind of talk about how retarded it is and how a lot of these YouTube channels exist, one, to try to manipulate markets and to try to make certain books have more value than they actually might just because they're trying to sell their own books. He also went at different comic people who like were just not really being the most ethical in their trading dealings and things like that. He'd talk about people online being ridiculous, and he'd talk about a bunch of comic channels that like talk about comic books and like try really hard. They're like tryhards who are just complete rejects, who are not fun, not entertaining at all, and yet they're trying to make YouTube businesses out of things, and it just doesn't work. And so he got into big trouble because he did this hour-long roast of people a couple months ago, just mocking these channels, and this is him and his wife right here. He brought his wife on to react to different channels and just naturally react to weird comic book people online. And she'd laugh at them, and he'd laugh at them too. And they just went ballistic. And so his channel kind of blew up because of that. And as he did that, he started talking about a channel called Comic Tom 101, kind of going at the guy. And he invited Comic Tom 101 on the channel, and Comic Tom 101 then just kind of like was way too slick for Sticky Goose. And he just he got Sticky Goose's chat to turn on him. Sticky Goose like almost nuked his channel. You saw that he was like depressed. He spent like a week or two like not doing things. He made these like cope videos of like what are the channel doing going forward, and then he just went and started posting like comic reviews to like try to like rebrand his channel as not drama, and then he made fun of himself a little bit, and really wasn't making content that was at the level of what it was before. I really thought he fell off. And that Comic Tom kind of broke him because of this. But he's back in like quality form these days, my friends. And we're going to talk about what happened because it's hilarious. And I love it. Yay, Sticky Goose. We are Team Sticky Goose here. And we love that you're back. We love that you're mocking all the right people because it's really, really funny. And I like quality entertainment on YouTube. So please hit the like and subscribe button as we talk about all things that are happening in comics, including what's going on in comic influencer spheres, my friends. I am a comic book creator myself, and this is my comic. It's called The Emerald Array. And The Emerald Array is a Space Marines graphic novel. It is a lot of fun. 66 pages of spacemen versus monsters. It is just quality comics like you used to get in the 70s and 80s. You can talk to people in my community. Like, we are not just tourists here. We're not doing the Comic Tom 101, doing my first comic kind of thing and teaming with people in the industry to make it look like it's sort of a legitimate thing. We are doing things. This is our 13th graphic novel. I do this regularly. I'm working on 6 different ones right now. This is a real business over here, and we are comics first. And so if that's kind of your mentality, if you enjoy things, if you miss like the way Star Wars comics used to be under Dark Horse when it was hella good, if you miss the way that Warhammer 40K used to be before they went woke, this is going to be something that you'll really, really enjoy. It is pure action adventure. And I've got a specific thing. I don't like modernism in comics, and so I actually worked with an artist who has a style from the 1970s. We did the colors as a style from the 1970s to make it feel like a retro thing, because I love that Jack Kirby sort of like really geometrical shape sort of deal. I thought that was awesome in comics, and I wanted to kind of present that here as well. So if you like classic comics, if you like fun, if you like science fiction, this is for you. Support independent comics. Buy our book in the description below, my friends, as we continue to talk about all things that are going on in the comic community and enjoy things here. Thank you for making this such a success so far. And much like Sticky Goose gets oppressed by these people, my friends, we're on Fund My Comic, which is a nice independent site. They're great people who run it, and we want to support them with all we got. And we're on here because Kickstarter banned me because of this YouTube channel. They didn't like our commentary on the mainstream comic industry. The mainstream comic people mass reported me. I showed that, and they were nasty about it. Former DC Comics pros know they can't compete with my work. And so this is what this site is right here. It's run by a guy named Luke Stone, who's awesome, and I'm going to be running all my campaigns on here going forward to try to, of course, support them as well. So not only supporting me and my art team, who's awesome, they're based people, but Luke Stone, who runs the site, he's a based person, grab it in the description below. Thank you for allowing us this. And I know I rambled for a while, but I'm excited today. I really am. This is fun stuff. Like I said, Sticky Goose Comics has been such a fun channel. 13,000 subscribers. Wow, he really built a channel off the drama, and it really did so. Does a lot of things. He's got 108,000 views over the month. Fell off, I said, a little bit. He was at 200,000 before over the prior 30 days because of just stopping his content as he goes through all this stuff. And so he made this beautiful video on a little over a day ago with his wife, roasting the Comic Book Community Awards. Yes, there's a Comic Book Community Awards, the Comic Book Community Awards. And you could see it. It's the CBC Awards on Instagram. They have a whole Instagram recognizing the community. Wow. Here we go. And I don't know who any of these people are. It's run by a guy named Brian LCS, and here's all their awards. It's all these YouTube channels who literally just give awards to themselves, and it's really funny. So the tier 1 to under 1,000 subs awards, Melanin and Manga. Okay, wow. Best unboxing video. Like they not only have best unboxing videos, but best unboxing videos if you have under 1,000 subs. Like, this is how ridiculously stupid this is. And so Dr. Hoot's comic from the Spiral Dimension, I don't know who any, but of course I don't know who they are. They're under 1,000 subs. And so all these so now that we have a tier of 1,000 to 4,999 subs, favorite, I guess I can't qualify for that. Legion of Comics, like best unbox. So there's different best unbox. So how many unboxing videos are there? This is crazy. And so all these things, and then there's 5,000 plus subs. I guess these are like the real deals. Best unboxing videos, Gem Mint Collectible. I love that guy. He's one of my favorite channels too. So that's I'll give them that guy should have an award. Yeah. Favorite channels, Lunch Money Comics. Never heard of them, even though they got that many. Best speculation comic, Comic Tom 101. There he is. Ongoing series, Comic Storian is there. I know who that is. Biggest channel supporter. So best fan is Christina Payne. I don't know who that is. She's a fan, I guess. You should be a fan of this channel. And yeah. Favorite community, hands, mustache, or facial hair. What? This is getting ridiculous at this point. Favorite community amateur artist. Best comic review channel, Comic Pop Returns. They suck. They're assholes. And then the best statue choice, Gem Mint gets another one. Best omnibus review channel. We're not it. Hey. We're it. We're the best channel for reviews here. I've actually retitled some of my reviews now. So when you see my Mark Miller one last week about how he's like attacking the Illuminati or whatever, that's a stealth comic book review to get people to click on it. Because if I just say King of Spies comic book review, nobody's gonna click on it. but if I make it controversial like that, you'll get lots of clicks. And that's how we do things here. It's way more fun. You got Comic Tropes for best editing. I hate that guy too. He's an asshole. But you can see right here, this is the big win. Most comedic content creator winner, Sticky Goose Comics. And he is the funniest guy in the comic book community, hands down. And so he made this video with his wife. It's another roast. And they go through and they just savage these people who were nominated for these awards. And talk about how people share DMs and in back groups, how there's like whisper networks. There is, even in this small comic book YouTube community, there's like whisper networks of people who try to like cancel you. It's really bizarre. It's such a small fiefdom. Most of these guys do these live streams where like 10 people watch and there's like 5 people or maybe sometimes 10 people on the panel and 5 people watching. It's really crazy. And Sticky Goose calls them the sticker people because they put stickers all over the backdrops of their things of like Batman and their each other's channel merch and things like that. And so he makes fun of them calling them that. So back to true form, he did this great video just mocking all these channels. I didn't even know who half of them were, but I was laughing hilariously as they just savaged these channels. Absolutely amazing stuff. A+ video, great content, Sticky Goose. Love that you're back. He's returned to form, as I said. And then what happened was he actually won that award, which I just showed you. All those, how many look at how everybody gets it. This is the ultimate participation trophy. Every channel seems, except for us, gets an award. For some reason, nobody nominated us. I guess because they don't like us in the comic book community. Very sad. Very, very sad. You should join us here in the comic book community. And so then he posted a clip of all these comic YouTubers reacting to him winning the award and how mad they got about it as well. Again, excellent content, return to form. Sticky Goose is back. Keep mocking these people. They deserve it. It's really, really funny. I enjoy your channel a lot. And this is wonderful stuff. So, guys, the death and return of Sticky Goose, it's like the death and return of Superman. When they announced that Superman was dying back when we were like 12 years old or whatever, and you remember, like, it was like, oh no, he's dead, he's gone forever. And then they had the 4 Supermen that were leading the books, and were they actually Superman? No, they weren't. And it was it was pulling on your heartstrings for months until they announced that the real Superman returned. I feel like that's what happened with Sticky Goose here. Like Comic Tom was his doomsday, and Doomsday just like pounded him into submission and nearly killed his channel, and maybe did. And then he came back from the dead even stronger. And this is it, the return of Sticky Goose. He's back. All right, I had fun with this video. I hope you had fun too. Smash the like and subscribe button. Join us, comic book community. And please check out our comic books if you think we're fun here. I'm a really good writer, much better writer than I am a YouTuber for sure. And this is going to be way up your alley. You're going to enjoy this. Back this. It's in the description below. Love this and love you guys for supporting us through these turbulent times. We'll be back soon.